Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you with Midday Money. There you go. A little Midday Money show here on Monday, the 25th of March. Welcome on into the show. Be sure to hit the like button on the YouTube channels. Sean Higgs, NIT Free Picks. I have the channel watching. Thank you. Maybe you're in the Facebook group. Like I got Dennis O'Brien. I'm Mike Downey, Brio Kelly, Abel. Who else we missing? And Rick Wild. Usually hitting the like buttons in the Facebook. Thank you for the Facebook group. At Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. X. It's called the X now. A little short show today. We covered everything last night in the Marcos Minute. I'll probably run it back again today. Why not? Not much going on. We'll tweet out what I have for the week in the CBI and the NIT up to Wednesday. That is posted. We'll even do them right here in the chat. Look, again, it'll be a quick little show day. Not much going on. Tomorrow, again, probably be a little less of a show. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll have some NBA or hockey. I told you last night, just one hockey game. I bet today was the over Vegas game at 6. There's the Evansville play. All right, so we'll get right to this. 79-44 college basketball on 5-3 yesterday, 64% since February 25th. Super duper on the season in video. 241 and 222 plus 145. That's what happens when you go on a nice run in March. So Evansville, I mentioned Evansville last night when we were doing the Marcos Minute. Here it is. It makes the chat. I told you early action I did like Cleveland State. I didn't put it out, We got Cincinnati plus a 4. This is basically a home game for Cincy here. These games are played in on Cincy's home court. So I'll take the points here with Cincinnati. Take the points. UNLV is getting a 4 spot and VCU getting a 7. UNLV versus Seton Hall is in Cincinnati. VCU and Utah game playing in Villanova. So that's a Philly game. That's good for VCU. That's a quasi home court here for VCU. I will gladly take the points in that matchup and not think twice about it. Quick little Marcos Minute. So I said I like Cleveland State here. I would lean to Arkansas State. I said that. Fairfield and Evansville. There you go in the chat. And I want to go 4-way and stick with the Horizon League here. The Tuesday Marcos Minute. Again, we're going to run down all the basketball. I said Ohio State in the over. Now, do I like the 8.5 that's out there now? Not particularly. Probably just an overplay. But for our guy Marcos, we'll do both there. Cincinnati, I had just mentioned we like Cincinnati in the points. UNLV and VCU on Wednesday. Tournament action on Thursday. Again, I don't have them in the chat. We're just going over them. First initial contact over Arizona. UConn to cover. Say Alabama. Give me some Alabama. And I am leaning Iowa State. There. And I might be down to a pick 'em by the time that game comes. I do like NC State and the over. I'm leaning Purdue is 4.5. I see 5.5 now in Purdue. Although I've been saying this is where they'll run into a game if they're going to have the choke monsters come out and, if they're going to get nipped here, it could be here. But I don't know. Something tells me Purdue. I do like Houston over Duke. I think Houston showed us some heart yesterday. Big win, could have easily lost. Tennessee Creighton, I want to say over. I Creighton for the Final Four. I'm like, do I put a little Tennessee action in here? I don't know. No hedging is for gardeners. It's not like I have huge amount of money. These are just like small little $150 bets here for these Final Four things. It was just a bracket anyway. It wasn't nothing crazy. But I don't know. Part of me wants to take Tennessee. There we go. On the ice, we got Marcos Minute the ice. I like the over on Vegas St. Louis. Told you last night that I bet that game. And Vancouver Vancouver's playing Los Angeles. St. Louis is playing Vegas. I don't know why I was staring at the screen and whatever. Again, nothing. If I would have bet it, I would have told you last night I like something. And the NBA, absolutely nothing. Look at huge spreads. To no thank you from me. No thank you. You want to go over Denver, Memphis 214? That might be something. Otherwise, no thank you. We'll hit the comments and we'll be out here. Nice 5-minute show on a Monday. Eric, fight line, money line. Get a hunch, bet a bunch. The old get a hunch, bet a bunch. Dime places, Eric, on the Illini. Why not though? I mean, maybe your dime play moved it down a point. I don't know. Um, Illinois got the offense. Iowa State's been playing better. I know they had some road woes, but how are we complaining about the way they've been playing lately? Iowa State. I get it. People love the sexy offenses, but we have a nice tournament win out of the Big 12. You beat K State, Baylor, Houston, San Diego State, South Dakota State, nice win. Washington State was a little battle. You still took care of business. I don't know. That's 5 straight on the neutrals. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. And again, Illinois is not too shabby themselves. Again, I did not bet that game, Eric. So there, my guy Marcos. What's that pig's hitting the like button for you and Mr. Nika Marcos minute? I got you covered. We got you covered in a Marcos minute. I think that's it. Why don't I see any more? I only have one comment in here. There's no more comments in the chat. We're gonna roll out. Maybe I'll go to YouTube. Maybe they're just not coming up because for some reason I don't see anything from YouTube. Oh, here we go. Now all of a sudden I was about to end the show. Now all the now they're all coming up there. There we go. Follow this guy. Tomorrow during the day I might do some baseball cards on the Sean Higgs channel. Took a little high point under Rusty. I hope I can see them starting slow. I mean, part of me is like, okay, are they going to be gung ho to come out? You lost to Longwood on your own home court. You didn't look good in the Radford game before that on your home court. You lost to Longwood to end the season. Again, don't give me the Horizon link there. I kind of like the Fort Wayne as well. Nick's in the house. Hit the like button. Ice Hockey Kings. Good doggy, I guess. Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, you want to take a little dog on the road? Sure. Paddington House, Cleveland State, yes. Montana over. I can get away with your Fairfield over. Had that the other day, yes. And Evansville. I don't hate any of these. Think you got a winner. USF tomorrow. Ice cold from 3. That's why they lost. No. And they lost because you came in and took South Florida. You bashed South Florida sports, and then you come in and want to take them. You know what happened. Come on. You know what happened. You don't got to say it. Tooch Jr. UConn had a bye week yesterday. UConn is good. I mean, I'd lay it 10, 10 and a half, 11. I don't care. It's UConn and everybody else right now. The way they're playing. Michael B., good morning. My guy Flea Mathis is in the house. What do you say there, Flea? Although I have to look at the YouTube channel to see exactly what the emoji is or whatever it is that's starting to come up here because it does not show in the chat here. So let's see what we have here. Channels. I blame it on the solar eclipse coming. Can I do that on the solar storms? Oh man. What is happening to my computer? Is it a officially? I mean, I'm looking at the YouTube and it's just terrible. It is terrible. Is anybody else's screen like totally blurry and not having comments? Like, why? No, now here the comments coming up late. Hi. What are you gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. The YouTube photo looks extremely blurry. Maybe it's just I have no idea what it is. No idea. Marcos, you're welcome. I went fast again. The thing's hitting it and it's clicking off. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for coming in and being a good listener. Very nice Sunday. San Diego State, A&M first half full game. Colorado, Purdue first half. I did lose. Baylor and Colorado first half. Take the wins, baby. Take the wins, Michael B. I bet Houston, Iowa State for next week. I tend to agree with you. Tend to agree. Thank you for going. Yeah, you're welcome, Flea. I'm here. I'm here for the people. I love it. I love it. Bill, you think the Cyclones give you kind of run for their money in the Elite Eight, Bill? I had to say, I don't think give them a run. Let's be honest. They have a battle here against Illinois. I mean, they're a 1.5 point fave. There's no guarantee they get by that. I won't be shocked if Illinois wins that one. I'm interested in a Iowa State UConn game would be pretty good because you have the defense slowdown of Iowa State. Although who wouldn't want to watch Illinois and UConn go up and down the court? I just think UConn is the best team right now. And when you mean give them a run, is that staying within a couple scores? Like, should UConn be like a 6 or 8 point fave over everybody right now, the way they're playing? I want to say yes because the dog in me says you just have to think you're going to get a battle with a defensive team. Or if it's Illinois, they could maybe outscore them, or UConn just has an off game. I mean, you can't just win every. I mean, I guess you could win every single game for the rest of the tournament. There's only a couple left. But I would honestly, my heart says UConn by 8. Michael B. I do like Evansville tonight. I had no idea Cleveland State game was 12. Yeah, it's a noon start down in Florida. Florida. Panna says, do you think we'll finally see a mixture of dogs and faves cashing this week? All faves. The faves are what? I don't know. It's one thing if fades are fades are winning, sure. The fact that they're just crushing on the ATS as well is, I mean, that's why I'm having a 500 tournament. It is what it is. I don't just go one side or the other. I'm definitely not. Hey, let's just take money line fave and parlays kind of guy. I mean, those people are having a great one. No, everybody will be celebrating with Jesse Shule Tomahawk Steaks after all the money line faves come in. Like, I mean, I like UConn, but have we seen them playing when he had Stetson and Northwestern? Missing 2 starters, probably going to get into points right before tip. San Diego State. It doesn't. I mean, they might have not played anybody in the tournament here, but they played a couple teams in the Big East tournament during the year. I've seen them beat good teams. I'm going to take UConn. Ninja's in the house. Perdue, Boilermaker, #1 fan. Baylor missed free throws that could force OT with a clown for the best shooter. Yeah, tough one for Baylor. Ninja, but let's be. I mean, you got Baylor. I'm sure you had every other favorite that covered, Ninja. I mean, like, you're complaining about the one fave that doesn't win a game, and we had Clemson in here, right? Clemson played Baylor. That's a game we had. Clemson. I think we had Clemson in the chat, and you're gonna sit here and complain about having Baylor, the only favorite that didn't win. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised you're just not eating marshmallows as a meal every day with plays like that. Come on, Ninja. Resisting it all says hit the refresh. Yeah, I don't know. Well, see, I don't. If I hit the refresh here, I'm going to be kicked out of the stream. That's why I was like, "What is?" It's a StreamYard. I don't know what it is. Ninja says Gonzaga 5 over Purdue. I'm leaning Purdue now. Last night I was like 4.5. It was 4.5 last night when we did the late night money, and I'm like, part of me wants to take Gonzaga. I thought it would go down to 4, and now I'm seeing 5.5. It's gone up. It was 4.5 last night. I see 5.5s. And as much as I want to say, hey, Purdue chokes because during a close game and the ghost of tournaments past rear their ugly heads, I don't know. I'm going to say no. And in fact, I mean, Wednesday I might have Purdue in this chat. Pat says, I would like to see UConn Purdue or UConn Gonzaga. I don't want to see Gonzaga. I mean, they're playing well now, but still, I would take Tennessee or Creighton instead. Houston. I mean, come on. Purdue, and again, everybody's writing on Purdue because they choked in other tournament games. I'm not. I don't know why. I understand the Purdue hate. I mean, that'd be a good matchup, UConn Purdue. Cubs Rangers Thursday night. I think we'll see a 4-2 Cubby game. Justin Steele on the hill for the Cubs that night. That is a night game. I'm just, for an opening day on Thursday, there's a 1 o'clock game, Peralta and Quintana, then 3 o'clocks, and then a couple 4 o'clock games. What are we doing? That's your opening day baseball. I mean, I got Yankees Houston here at 4 o'clock. Steele and Nathan Eovaldi. I can look at it under. I'm seeing some opening lines here. Apparently, hold on a second. Is this somebody got a 120 opener on this game for the Rockies? For the Rangers. The funny thing, I was gonna get out here 10 minutes ago when I had no comments, and now we're 15 minutes into the show. Chalk it up this weekend. Yeah, first 4 days, crazy. Yeah, they're having a party, thinking they're the smartest people in the world, taking money line favorites. It's all right. It's all right. Pound says I start so good but lose at the end. 500 for a small profit or a loss. I can't do all phases. Sound realistic. Turning his capital. I get it. I'm the same. Yeah, you have to mix it up. And I took some dogs in uh opening round there. Right, I had the Sanfords and the UABs, McNeese's, Madison. Like just lines that looked kind of low. Because I'll go with favorites as the tournament goes on. The better teams win. And if there was upsets, those teams would get eliminated. But just if there's just no dogs at all covering. It's crazy. But good thing is that as a pro, you don't get hurt when you have a little rough patch. Cleveland State versus High Point 14-12, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Should have grabbed that under. Mike, I said that last night in that game. I said it's a noon start on a neutral court. High Point hasn't played in a while. What are we doing? Take the points. I mean, the under as well. Neutral courts with two small. I mean, High Point's a really small school. At least Horizon's a little mid-major, at least. Lex, my guy, we got all the class. Resisting losses. Michael B. Still 11 minutes in the half of this basketball game. What is 19-12? High Point pulling away. I was looking to live on my book. It's at 2 minutes, he says. 10K odds parlay killed because Lillard couldn't make 3 threes and Chet couldn't make 1 3. Lex still putting in monster multiple leg parlays, and it's Damian Lillard taking him to the woodshed. And Chet couldn't make a 3. God bless you taking these NBA player props with a week to go in the season or whatever they got left. I don't know if I'm going to make another NBA bet till the playoffs start. Michael B. I'm glad with some time between the games I did not get a lot of work done this week. Yeah, it was a lot of games. A lot of games. I mean, you had the NIT, CBI. Why? The NIT did games on Saturday, Sunday when they could have took off for, especially when the NCAA tournament switches their schedule, so they stagger every game. So there's games till like 9:30 at night. NIT could have had today, Tuesday, Wednesday, all to themselves. Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, quarterfinals, and then take a week off and next Monday championship game, or their Final Four, Monday, Tuesday. Get some eyes on your product. What are you doing putting the games in? I mean, CBI, CIT, I like it. You play during the day here. Fabulous. Good move. Good move. They probably did it thinking the NIT would use their heads and have a primetime game on Monday night when there's no college hoops and 2 hockey games and baseball doesn't start for a week. Nah, we're the NIT. Thank you. And that's the NCAA. There we go. Michael B. Good matchups in the Sweet 16. It's chalky getting here, but we got some good games. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But are we? I'm not shocked that the chalk moves on because I think all the 1 and 2 seeds were pretty much the top 8 teams all year long anyway, right? I mean, who? If you told me UConn, Perdue, NC, and Houston were in the Sweet 16, you're not shocked. You're shocked Tennessee's here? Duke even? I mean, Who else? What is the besides North Carolina State? Who's really shocked to be here? Maybe Alabama. You think maybe have Auburn in there? Maybe Kentucky. There's one team that shouldn't be here. It's probably NC State. Everyone else, it's not shocking to see any of these names on the board. Maybe San Diego State out of Mountain West, but they were a Final Four team last year. I'm shocked at the cup. The ATS number is the thing that I am upset about because I didn't get enough wins. Carolina, Bama, I want to lay with Carolina, but I think everyone's going to. Well, I said earlier in the Marcos Minute, I got Alabama there in the Marcos Minute. So give me some Crimson Tide here. Give me some Crimson Tide. It's kind of like the Purdue game. Nobody's liking Purdue. Right? Bama plays no defense. Purdue's going to choke. That's where I'm looking. That's for me. All right. Tonight, Evansville plus the 8 in the CBI from Florida. And then tomorrow we got Cincy, and then we got UNLV and VCU on Wednesday. And then we got the tournaments, baseball. Tonight's show, I don't know. I think we're going to look at some baseball. We got some baseball picks coming up. And tomorrow, definitely going to do some baseball cards. We have to talk baseball and maybe some future kind of talk. I'll tell you who I got, some strikeout leaders. Of course, my win total bets that I placed. Only a couple, not as many as last year. Because at the time, back row was a little lighter when college basketball was on a bad run in February. Who knows? Maybe we had a couple things. I'll tell you what I got. We'll do that tomorrow. Good day, everybody. Thanks for watching.